Welcome, Taurus Gemini, to your chakra reading for February. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay, this is chakra where we get balanced in our vitality and life. Okay, so what's going on here? We have the sacral chakra, which is located just a couple of inches below the belly button. This is where you get a lot of desires and passion for the things that you truly want. Okay, so you have the completion over here. This is talking about letting go, allowing and having the understanding that things do have to come to an end, cherishing all the beauty within your life and reflecting upon the history and discover what you can value the most to do. Do not fear any completions or cycle changes. Embrace them as you go. Remember that life does not hold the same chapter over and over. The question you can ask yourself is, am I present in the moment? How do I respond to the idea of completion? Honoring your legacy, a natural ending to a grand adventure, a new beginning on the horizon, a new adventure, honoring those who give to us. Achievement, determination, and fulfillment, my friends. So we have to grow and we have to learn to let go of certain chapters in our life. We can't always be that teenager. We can't always be that young adult. We have to grow and mature and keep allowing things to kind of die off as cycles die off, right? The same as, summer coming to fall and then the leaves fall off the trees, right? And so we have completions and cycles within our lives, so we have to make sure that we're releasing them and that we learned something from them. And make sure that we can look back and enjoy what we have learned, what we have accomplished, what we've achieved. How do we honor the next step within our life instead of just completely grieving, shutting down, and allowing the past to hold tight to us? Okay. The next card over here is spiritual strength. Gathering your spiritual strength through your third eye, being able to see with your intuition and clarity the strength that you're going to build within yourself through spiritual strength. Through the growth and all of that, you're going to gain this spiritual strength within yourself, my friends, by having this completion. Because once you have the complete spiritual understanding of life in general, we know that we have cycles. I mean, just from children to, from that toddler stage to the child stage, to the teenage stage, through the young adult, we have stages, and so does our spiritual strength. And the spiritual strength comes forward to you through this completion for the encouragement to remind you that you have inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on, to let go of that cycle, of that stage. This represents the courage, the discipline, the stability, and the persistence that you continue, even when you're tired and you're weary from the struggle. But now it's time to give it in and let go. Allow it to complete itself. Tap into all your inner reserves for that one final push to achieve that desired outcome. Now it's crazy, it says desired, because here's the orange sacral chakra that's talking about the desire, saying, I want the desired outcome. And then saying, I can do this as well. Opening up that heart chakra as well with all the green inside. And it's going to open up the heart chakra because then it's going to allow you to be more compassionate towards the scars that you built through the battle. Because every scar that you make during this battle, the wiser and stronger you become. The enlightenment you gained will be an invaluable resource to you as you become older. The older, the wiser. We've heard this our whole lives. We ask our grandparents, why are you so wise? Well, because I've learned to battle through the scars. I've learned through the experiences within my life that there are chapters that, we have to learn through. I've learned and acknowledged things. And through age comes knowledge and understanding and experience. I've experienced already what you've gone through. So by accepting that battle, you gain knowledge and spiritual strength. And then you become wiser, older, And then you can give that wiseness to someone else and help them through their battles. Because you're just going to look back on it and be like, yeah, I already did that. I know, it's hard, but you'll live. You'll get through it. Let it go. Continue going forward. The next card out is called View from the Above. Get the bigger picture. By doing all of this, you will be getting the bigger picture. You're getting the bigger picture as you're gaining the spiritual strength, because it's going to allow you to see with the third eye all of what's going on, allowing you to go back within the mind and say, oh, this is what I've learned. Oh, this is what I need to do. Oh, I get it. I get the journey. I get the experience. I had to experience the loss. I had to experience the pain. I had to experience this. That's what the soul's whole journey is anyways. That's what the soul wants. It took on this bodily experience, this journey, so that the soul could learn what it was like to be human. I want to know what it's like to lose. I want to know what it was like to love and lose. They can't do that on the other side. They don't know. They don't have that. There is no journey on the other side for the soul to know how to do that. They have to take human form to be able to experience the things that we go through, the pains, the great things, the achievements, the losses. Some battles are won, some battles are lost, some hurt really bad, some are really awesome. And then we come to the point when we get the bigger picture of how many balloons went down, but how many balloons flew high. What did I learn and what did I gain? And that's what our elders always tell us. If you listen to what they say, that's what the gurus talk about as well. What are they really saying? What are they really explaining? Cycles, knowledge, growth, journey and experience. Looking at it from a different point of view. Not taking it just from one perception, but standing back and looking at it from a whole nother view. Maybe you learned not to trust so easily. Maybe that was one of your life's journeys. Maybe that was in your chart that you trusted too easily. Now you need to back off a little bit and make people earn trust a little bit more. Or maybe you didn't give them enough room and you made them have to earn trust too much. How about that, right? I say, I don't want this. You have to earn your trust, but maybe you don't give them any room to earn trust. Right? So we all have our own little nicks and crannies and flaws and this and that we have to learn how to get through it. Once you do that, your chakras soar. The energy flows through you. The energy source. Within the next few months, you will come to the conclusion of the healing, of the journey, of the enlightenment, of the growth, and the understanding of why we are put through these types of things. But we have to come to a better understanding. Because a lot of times we ask ourselves when things go wrong and things go really bad, why did that happen to me, God? Why? It was all a part of growth. Stand back, get it from the other side of the point. And remember, you're not the only one. Don't put yourself into a category where you're the only one. Everybody's going through it because it's a part of the growth. It's a part of the journey, the understanding. Your soul's learning from it. It wants that. If you believe that you can get this, if you believe that you can see this from the bigger side of things. Like I said, we always go back to our grandparents and our great-grandparents, and we're like, and this happened and that happened, and they kind of like, yeah, I did that too. And they make it seem like it was so easy. Why? Because I've already done it. And even though they might not walk in 100% the same shoes, there's something within their life that was close enough for the understanding. Whether it was even them, maybe they helped someone else. Maybe they seen it, through their children, your mom and dad, something of this nature. So however it is, they've already experienced this somehow. And then some things they've never experienced, and they're just like, well, you can grow from that, right? But the biggest thing right here for the chakra for you guys is your heart chakra, keeping your heart chakra open. And I said that already, because to really get to what you really need for the intuition and really the understanding is going to come straight from the heart. The things that you love and desire, the way that you love and desire your life and the journey, the love that you have and the sacrifice you make for yourself, the self-love, self-acknowledgement. Because only you can get yourself through the completion. Only you can get through this journey mostly by yourself. We need people for communication, help, and to lean on, and for great recognition. But in seriousness, if we didn't really have anybody, yeah, we could probably go crazy like that movie. You know, he had to make a volleyball his friend. It probably would happen. Probably find a banana or something and make him your friend. Try to put eyeballs on him. You probably go insane. But in seriousness, all the inner strength and stuff really starts becoming from yourself, and then others give as they go. So they're just more of the helpers as you're gaining everything that you need through yourself. They're just helping along the way. But to say you really don't need anybody else would be insanity, because you would go insane. Because we're a communicative species, right? So you'd be very lonely and you'd probably go crazy. I was trying to think what he called his ball. Wilson. Isn't that what it was, guys? Wilson. But yeah, that movie is pretty dang true. Okay, so getting a law and attraction card over here really fast before we move on to the other cards. I do not need to monitor my thoughts. Rather than trying to monitor your thoughts, pay attention to how you are feeling. For if you should choose a thought not in harmony with your broader intention, you will feel the discord. And then you can redirect that thought to something that feels and therefore serves you better. So that's really what this is about, right? Do not just hold back, right? You have broader intentions. Okay? You want to choose your thoughts in harmony as much as possible. Otherwise, you keep yourself in a cage. And then that doesn't allow the self-growth. Just grabbing a couple of tarot cards on within the next few months. Going straight underneath here. We're going to grab 3 cards. Completion in the next few months. Let's get that one going. Beautiful reading, my friends. You're going to feel so good. And remember that meditation video is at the end of the video for relaxation. It's only about a minute long. You know, it's crazy, you guys. I put that meditation video together. It took me like 2 hours to put together a 1-minute video. Like, what the heck? It's like, it's all done now. Everybody watch for 1 minute. It's kind of like that Thanksgiving dinner that took you 7 hours to cook and everybody ate it within 5 minutes. Felt the same. Okay, here we go. But I did put a lot of hard work and effort into that, that's for sure. Do not allow it to become your ultimate challenge. Learn to work through it. You can step through this, my friends. You have new directions and new things that you need to do within your life, awaiting your chariot to come through. The more that you move through the cycles, the more Spirit can give you more cycles, right? More good things. You're achieving new things. If you stay stagnant within one area, you're not going to be able to push through to the next cycle, the next chapter. Think of it as a book. You are a book. You have chapter 1, chapter 2, you know, and if you're 32 years old, guess what? You're on chapter 32. You see what I'm saying? So within this, you have the High Priestess coming in, because as soon as you get into the all-knowing, then all the secrets of the universe, all the things that you really need, not all the secrets of the universe, let's back that one down just a little bit, okay? The things that you need to know about your spiritual strength and what you're looking at from a higher view will come to light. Let's put it this way. Yeah, we wish that all the secrets of the universe were coming through. Yeah, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That's not true. If that's happening, I better start right now, because I want to know. Wandering minds want to know. But no, what you're doing is you're gathering all the information that you need to know to go to the next cycle, building that spiritual strength, and it's coming to you, and therefore you're learning more of the secrets that are within yourself and why the secrets of why the cycles are changing for yourself, right, as you're meditating, right? Getting that bigger picture, yes. But you have to do it with reflection, right? To get to the intuition, you're going to have to take some time out to reflect upon the situation, meditate upon the situation, and really think, why is this happening? But you have to have the belief system to actually get there. If you don't believe, how are you ever going to get anywhere, right? So this will allow you to help let go of those situations, not coming to a compromise. You don't even need to come to a compromise. There's no compromise. It either is or it's not. Compromise is not always good. Compromises can be good during certain situations, and a lot of situations are really crappy, and everybody knows that, right? Because we could say, well, yeah, but I have to compromise with that. That's really crappy. That's not what I wanted. So compromises can be a negative or a positive. This is a negative. Why? Because there is no compromising onto why you do such a thing. So it says you let go of any compromise that you made within your system, so that way you can actually get down to the truth of the matter, get down to the intuition of, yes, you're right. This is where I need to be, right? Getting the harmony and the peace, and then bringing in the perfect timing. This is going to help you support yourself, though, because you're supporting yourself by having the understanding, putting yourself into the belief system of what is true and what's not. And this brings you back to the goals, and brings you back to the hopes and the dreams and the places you're supposed to be, and allows you to move on to being not only yourself, which then is being balanced, allowing your chakras to move the way they need to move, so that you can become the sun, the star, and get energized the way you're supposed to be, the way that we were meant to be. So it's also getting back to your soul purpose. Okay? Awesome reading, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.